My name is Joella, and today I'm doing a glow up video, but specifically Dark Academia glow up video. Ooh, all the feels. I called it a Dark Academia glow up journey because firstly, I was already doing like a glow up thing from like January for 2020, and then the thing happened, and then I felt like unmotivated, and then all of a sudden in recent months I was like, you know what, I want that glow up still. I decided I'm not going to just waste a year and just try my best to just enjoy the rest of it, you know? Have some form of progress despite all the sadness of 2020. So I wanted to do a glow up video, but then I also wanted it to be correlating to school stuff, and I'm really into academics, like you have no idea. I love school, I love writing, I like reading. Dark Academia just felt like it just suited everything. So this video starts off pretty superficial. It started off as just being a glow up video where I wanted it to be more physical. It starts off really superficial with me just wanting to like look better, like, oh, my makeup, superficial stuff. But as the video continues and as the months and weeks roll by, I start to realize it's more than just like a physical thing. It's mind, body, and spirit. I can tell you what happened spirit-wise here. Just literally going back into my Christian faith, like just doing better, just praying more, and just reading the Bible a bit more. That one is something that I just feel didn't need a whole video. That's more personal to me. But the rest, you will see this video will be divided into like three parts. There's act 1, where it's just like me realizing as the protagonist that I want to glow up. Act 2 is where you see the Dark Academia clothing. Like, may I just say that these outfits that I put together are actually really nice, and are outfits I wear on like a daily basis. Like, I didn't know that the clothes that I wear on a daily basis would be considered Dark Academia, because I either wear like somewhat preppy clothing, which is like the Dark Academia aesthetic, or I'm like soft punk, you know, this is where I lie, and then like athletic wear in the middle. It was so cool to find an aesthetic that actually suited how I dress. So it's like Dark Academia clothing. So that's act 2, you just want to see clothes. Then act 3 is just the ending. I just want to like wrap everything up, and you'll see how that looks. We may begin the story starting with act 1, the realization of our protagonist. I want to glow up just like a main character in a fantasy book. You know when they're like at the point where it's like breaking point, everything is everywhere, life as we know it is about to be shattered, and then all of a sudden they have like this big old level up, power up situation, and they're like whoa, 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 whoa. Then they have like new outfits. Oh yeah, think of like Winx Club. You know when they transform, like, what is it, Enchantix, then they transform, and then all of a sudden they're beautiful again, and like, but like radiant type of beauty. That's what I want to do. I feel like I just got into a place where I just look like trash, like all the time. Like my room was messy. Okay, well, my room wasn't messy. My shoes were like everywhere. I don't do my makeup. Oh my gosh, makeup. Dude, do you ever feel like you're just like so stagnant with your makeup? Like that's where I am. I feel like I'm not doing anything. Like I'm just doing the same basic look. I just do my eyebrows, my lashes, my cheeks, and then I'm done. And then like lip gloss. But I feel like a girl could be slaying better. I mean, I'm in my 20s. This is like the best time to be looking the greatest I could possibly be, you know? With like, I don't know, like I'm saying that when I'm 30 I won't look great anymore, but I don't know, there's something magical about your 20s where you know you can risk it all and then like not even be risking anything at that point, you know what I mean? Like here I am, like I could like take everything to like the pits, but I can still come home and be like, what's up ma, what's up pa? Anyway, what I was trying to get, dang, there's even a fly in my room. That's a sign. Just kidding, this fly was hired. It's a hired actress just here for the aesthetics of this evil. Anyway, I'm just trying to glow up, so I bought some makeup. So I got this brow pencil, dark chocolate. Yeah, my mom really likes this one, so I'm gonna do her brows as well because we both need to level up. Then I also got this, like, look at that, eye obsession palette. It shows you the colors at the back, and I thought this was really nice. I like looking neutral. Is there a name for these things? Nah, this ain't that type of brand, now I'm saying. I'm really drawn to this one, and I like this. I feel I could do stuff with this. And I like the glitter. You know, I don't mind glitter, and I like this. I just hope I do the makeup right. Hey, look, it's us. Do you see how crusty we both look? Just kidding, you're beautiful. So I got these two makeups, and baby, I got some books. How can I level up as a book character if I don't get books, right? Miniature book haul commences. I got some new books. Can you tell which ones they are? Okay, let me just pick it out. I got Priory of the Orange Tree, which is like some new, more diverse Game of Thrones type of situation. Instead of winter is coming, it's the dragons are awakening. The second book I got was Again by one of my favorite authors, E. Lockhart. Definitely so excited for this one. Oh, look at it. Then I also got 2 African lits, starting with Bear. Look at it. I got Bear. It's so beautiful. Oh my god. I mean, it won an award. Dang, it's definitely well loved. And then I also got Trevor Noah Born a Crime, and yeah, I can't wait to reread this. I just never owned a copy of my own. I borrowed it the first time. So to begin this glow up, I'm cleaning my closet. Let me show you how it looks. This is my closet. So I just cleaned that spot a little bit. Now I have all this. Yo, I wanted to show you my makeup brushes. Look at this thing. Look at this sponge. Yo, it needs to be cleaned. And then all these brushes. Yes, sis, look at that. This table was white before I came. Sis, man. We're shaving now. Might even thread my mustache, maybe thread my brows, at least underneath, just to get that shape nice. You know what I'm saying? So this part of body, really it's all about just taking care of yourself and your body. So that for me, it means just taking general care of myself, relating to food mostly. Beginning of year, I started gymming and I started seeing food as more than just like something to restrict myself, but rather to enjoy what I like and having particular proportions so I don't overdo things. But essentially just giving my body fuel that is good for it. So yeah, that accompanied with gym just promoted the best results for me. Did anyone else go to like school, like, you know, in South Africa, and then every time it rains like a little much, that one teacher is like, it's raining cats and dogs. Okay, that isn't the point of this. I wanted to tell you update on this dark academia glow up journey. Okay, I've decided to call it dark academia journey because 1, I love books, obviously, bookshelf. 2, I'm really into academics. I'm planning on getting my PhD in psychology and philosophy. That is like my dream and I'm working on it. I'm putting in the grind. I love school. I love academics. I am dark skinned and I'm into academics. I mean, it's meant for me. So I'm gonna go to the gym and I highly believe that if you want to feel that whole like peace thing, like yes, mind, spirit, but also your body, I feel like when I'm gymming, or at least when I'm in a good gymming routine, I'm in a better state of like that the kind of tangible kind of peace, you know what I mean? Because your mind and your spirit, like that's like something that you can't really touch, but your body, that's something you can physically work on. It's so tangible, and I love the idea of really shaping and building this body and just using it maximum capacity, functions, just love it. So what I'm gonna do is just make a new workout routine for myself that focuses more on my core because it's really weak, and my arms, because I really want to see more definition and that tone is there. So yes, like who said that the librarian doesn't throw it back on a Friday night? Now I'm saying, like, after locking up the library, you know, like, I'll leave you with that. Do with that as you will. But seriously though, there's some really hot academic women, like, and men, like at university, like you see some people so into school and then they look good too. It's like, I think you can tell I'm really happy with my skin. I'm not wearing any foundation. This is just like fresh, like me in my prime. I am really feeling my skin right now. So also I just want to say, like, if you're really happy with your skin and you wear foundation, I think you should just try not wearing foundation. I'm telling you, your makeup routine will be so much shorter, and it's just, I don't know, I do have some scars on my face, but it's not that bad. If anything, I kind of like them because they kind of like create that kind of bronze, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. That's not bronzer. Yeah, just, I don't know, like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't wear foundation. Like, do what you want, but I'm just saying, like, for me, not wearing foundation has been the best thing ever. It's almost become like a skincare routine in some way, like not having to put something on my face. It's doing wonders for me and my skin. I'm not reacting much. I don't feel like my pores are clogged. I'm just like breathing fresh air through my pores all day, every day. But definitely, like, if you want to continue with foundation, live your best life. I wish I could do the foundation stuff. I'm just really bad with makeup. I am minimal makeup not by choice, but because I cannot do makeup as well as I would like to. But anyway, that's the update for now. I'm gonna go. Obviously, a big part of being a dark academic, like, well, the aesthetic basically is actually doing the academics. And I'm doing my essay right now and I'm really excited. It's on gender-based violence and I'm really excited to write this. I want to write a perfect essay and I'm just really passionate about this topic. So I'm here for this. I'm here for this. Darling, do you see how beautiful school looks? Oh my goodness, I love uni. This is just a good representation of how much fun I have with school. Unfortunately, though, sometimes it gets really quiet. Sometimes I start to wonder, like, what am I doing here? What's the point of my existence? What am I doing that's so important? Even though I know that I'm doing something, it just doesn't feel like it.
This crowd is about to experience a special magic.
Sometimes it's watching the same show over and over again just to fill up the silence in your head and your heart. But it's not always like that. Sometimes it's just finding someone who understands how you feel. Sometimes it's just creating these new experiences with people that you love more than anything. It's amazing how people can add so much value to your life. They both can be terrible for you, but great for you. That's why it's important to choose good friends, like I have.
We done?
Yay! Hi, Whitney. Hi, Zara. Ooh. Receiving love from people that you love and then giving that love back is what makes it all worth it to me. In 2020, I realized how important friendship is, and I realized how much not that I was like not appreciating friendship, but I was taking it for granted. I think I took my friendships for granted in some way, not for granted like I didn't care about it, in the sense that I didn't realize how important people really are, because after seeing the horrors of 2020 and people dying and, you know, losing so many people in my own life, I realized that it's very important to treasure and cherish people. So that's what I learned about 2020. I just really appreciate the people around me a whole lot more. This is the reality of like maintenance. It's just a lot of shaving. I'm gonna do a facial soon, so that's cute. Take out the makeup and then I'm gonna double cleanse. Like, look at me being a whole girl. I'm just kidding. I am terrible at skincare, and I'm just blessed to have clear skin at this point in my life. I used to have acne, but now I have clear skin, and I'm so thankful. So first is cleansing with Talita just to take out the makeup. It's pretty chunky, so that's nice. And then this is like a 3-in-1, so it's also a mask and a face wash. So I'm gonna use it as a mask first, and then let it sit for 5 minutes, and then exfoliate a little bit, wash it off, like just to make my skin happy. So yeah, I did it. I like this hand. The other hand, I got a little bit of a bruise at the top here somehow, but it looks quite nice. I'm gonna try and file them a bit, just make them look a bit less press-on like, and just like clean up. But otherwise, I'm happy with this. This is nice. I also got this candle from Mr. Price. It's vanilla scented, and it is fantastic. And I just put this on my nails just to help, you know, nail cream / hand cream. So it's just doing everything, and it's like age control. So this is something I enjoy using from Sorbet. Okay, so all in all, I'm pretty happy with where we're going. I'm very excited to show you my jewelry collection now that I have more jewels. Yes. I love the jewelry for this aesthetic because it's so minimal, and I don't really wear a lot of jewelry to begin with, so it just suited me already. We're done with the sad stuff. Let's go on to Act 2, where it's all the outfits. And here I want to show you autumn, winter, summer, spring outfits, because Dark Academia, let's be honest, it's just like autumn clothing, and I don't think I can wear that type of clothing in summer. I don't think so. All the outfits are somewhat like 80s kind of inspired, especially the summer one. I just feel like it gives me the 80s vibes, but we shall talk later. Autumn. Literally, this is the birth of dark academia. I think the clothing is usually very heavy, very good for autumn and for winter, which can get kind of boring because it's basically the same outfit worn in a different way. Different jackets, maybe different color polo neck as long as it's deep colors. Instead of jeans, maybe a skirt, maybe plaid pants. Like, it's just very, what can I say, recyclable clothing articles. It just seems to be, pretty basic. I know that that's kind of wrong to say because everyone loves this aesthetic, but in reality, it's very like basic. So instead, with this video, I want to show you different seasons, not just the autumn season and the winter season. Yeah. As I already said, winter and autumn are basically the perfect season for dark academia because it's recyclable clothing. Like I said, it's very heavy and deep colors. So here I want to show you an alternative. Maybe just use a light color. This white is really nice and I think it looks great with this aesthetic. Spring is pretty simple for me. I always wear shirts, like literally just shirts. I love the kola. I love how some shirts have different type of sleeves, short sleeve, long sleeve. Either way, I love this because you can add color without it being flashy or weird or getting out of the aesthetic. Because when you add color like white, blues, it just looks so profesh. And another way to add some color in spring, since it's such a colorful season, is just deep colors like this on your top area, even your pants, but I'd recommend the top area, and still look very aesthetically pleasing. I'm adding a lot of color, okay? It's summer. Summer, if you look at like the 1980s, I think this style or this aesthetic really comes from, like 80s professors. You know what? In the summer, everyone is wearing shorts and swimming and having fun. So I'm going to have fun with these outfits. I love co-ords because it's nice. You can get lots of outfits out of it. And I love dresses that have like a collar or just have that vintagey look to them because it just looks fantastic. So yeah. The wardrobe essentials for this aesthetic really just sticking to those older kind of fabric looks, like plaids. You're gonna have shirts, but only with deep colors. And if you're gonna wear color in general, just keep it like deep colors that you think a professor would be wearing. I would think a professor would be wearing like neon green. And then like coats, I like this denim one, or like trench coats, the corduroy blazer I showed earlier. Just looks good and just adds to that like old vibe. And then like I recommend getting pants that are this color or like the lighter, whatever. As long as it's like this tan color, it looks fantastic and it just makes everything that you wear automatically like better. I don't know what it is, but it just makes everything better. And then again with the colors, just keeping it, nice. Hey guys, so with this glow up journey, it's just, I don't know, I've just been realizing a lot of new things about myself in the past like few months, obviously in quarantine, but like recently I just realized there's so many things that I stopped doing and so many things I need to start doing to better my life, because there's so many things that I want to do in my life and so many ways I want to succeed, my own personal view of success, and a lot of it needs me to like step up, and I need to, and I put a lot of pressure on myself to do better in like a lot of things. And then there are things that I'm very stubborn about, like learning languages. That's something that's really difficult for me. As you know, I'm dyslexic, at least if you don't know. Well, I am. Obviously it has to do with like the language part of your brain. Anyway, I just watching this show on Netflix, the new one everyone hates, Emily in Paris, and language has really been a difficult part of my life growing up, and having to learn my own mother tongue and relearning this and that. It's just really hard to, I don't know. I was just watching the show really brought back the memories of my childhood when it came to like issues with language and language barriers and, being a so-called coconut to other people because of, as part of this globe journey and my search for knowledge to start learning a couple of new languages. I'm going to start with one. I'm going to start with Afrikaans because I think it's pretty easy and pretty close to Setswana. And then I'm gonna move on and try another one. I just really want to push myself, yeah. And I'm feeling like really emotional. I just feel like I feel a lot of things right now, and I don't know, I just want to do better and be better, and I want to just, yeah. Okay, cool. I'll see you on the next update. Hi. We're here for Act 3. We're finally ending this. So you've seen the glow up journey, and obviously this is where I am now, and I think I look much healthier than I did look before. I'm definitely in a better headspace in general. I feel better, but I think there's an issue with glow up videos. It always seems so final whenever I watch glow up videos, because it's always like, oh, like this is where I am now, it's over, we're done. But that's just not the case with me. I still have so many things to work on, though I've improved in so many ways in the past few months and since January me versus now. There's still so much to be done, because for example, look at my nails. They were perfect before, but now I have one nail that came off, and that just shows that it's not going to be perfect. You still have to work on things. I painted it over. I still have to get it done again. It's just not so final. I also want to talk about the most important thing that I got out of this year was definitely family. I haven't spent this amount of time with my family in 8 years. I'm not kidding. I haven't sat at home for months on end without leaving the country for months on end like I have right now. Oh wait, was that a fly? Ew. So this year I really had to be with family, and that was super different. At first it was overwhelming, oh my gosh, this is a lot. But as the lockdown started getting less harsh and things are changing, and spending my birthday at home for the first time in years, it was so nice. I realized how tight-knit my family actually is. I didn't really think that we were all that close, but then spending this amount of time with my family, I realized how close we actually are. Of course you're close to your family members, but some people have not the best relationship with their family and siblings and parents. But for me, I realized that I actually do have a good relationship with my family, my parents, my siblings, But yeah, it's so many great memories, so many nice pictures were taken. We took some nice lockdown pictures for the album. It's just been a great time. Okay, we've talked about everything. Now we can end this video. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I spent a lot of time on it, but to be honest, this video is more for me than it is for anybody else. It's summer and the flies are everywhere. Ow! Before these flies get any more ruthless, I want to tell you that there's some links down below to some reviews, African literature if you're interested, African booktubers, Black booktubers, playlist down below. Do your thing, whatever you want to do. Thank you for your time, and goodbye!